go ahead. Will you translate, or you... Oh no, you can speak. Spartacus. Has anyone seen Spartacus? Or are you too busy watching? Nice.
Favorite.
You're all over 18, though, aren't you? No. Spartacus is a, for those of you who haven't seen it, is a very sweet, gentle story about nice people who care about each other and help each other out in life's journey. And there's some vampires, quite a lot of vampires in it. It's the story of a group of basically slaves who escaped the Romans in 73 BC, I think. And they formed basically an army that evaded the Romans, who were the most powerful people on earth. They evaded the Romans for about 4 years and traveled through Italy, freeing slaves, and they were one of the greatest sort of freedom movements ever, really. And so we made a series based on this that was kind of like violent porn. So lots of death, blood, and sex. Like True Blood. Yeah, except we were dirtier than True Blood. And it was such a fun show. There was basically, it was a show for everyone. There were naked men and naked women, so couples could happily watch it together. There was an amazing sort of political story running through it, so sweet grandmothers watched it. This is what gets me. I've been at conventions where little old ladies come up and go, "Oh, I do like that show." And you think, "Oh, which one? Which sweet show?" "That's Spartacus." It's like, "Oh, God! You can't be watching it." "Oh, no." And I say, "What about the dirty bits?" And they go, "Oh, I've done all that before." And there was one lady I met who was so sweet, but she looked like your grandmother. She was so lovely and nice. And she said it was one of her favourite shows, but she would often look after her grandchildren who come and stay, who were about sort of 5 or 6, maybe a bit older. And she said she'd have them, put them to bed, go downstairs, get a glass of wine. It was like, good on you, Granny. And she'd put on Spartacus to watch. But she said every time it got to a bit where there's people... Just at that moment, one of the grandchildren would come down the stairs to get a glass of water, and she was always like, "Oh!" And in the end, it became Granny's watching her rude bits again. And I did meet a couple once, and they had a little baby on their arm, little tiny sweetie baby. And we were talking away, and they went, "Oh, you guys are responsible for this." It's like, "What do you mean?" "Date night," which is kind of weird and icky. But it was a cute baby. So Spartacus was, yeah, it was this Lucy Lawless from, do you guys, Xena Warrior Princess? She was in it, fantastic actress, a whole lot of really lovely people, and yeah, an amazingly fun show to work on, and great to go to work. I played a Roman general who was a bit nasty, and I went to work one day and I crucified someone, cut someone's throat, stabbed someone in the heart, and had a secret affair with a young girl who was staying in my house while my wife had been kidnapped. So it's kind of a fun show to work on, and you just go, this is good, I like life. You can see it on, just steal it from the internet, yeah. Jokes. Because no one would do that, would they? Oh.
So how was to play this bad character? Because I see you're a happy and funny guy in real life, but in Apocalypse was a bit, he was always falling, he couldn't catch Spartacus, he was always pissed off, and it's a crazy bad guy.
Playing bad guys is if you get the choice, they say, do you want to play a good guy or a bad guy? Play the bad guy. So much better. I was kind of like, do you guys know Roadrunner, the cartoon? I was like Wile E. Coyote. So every week it'd be, I'll get you, Spartacus. We're off the cliff. But bad guys are so much fun. I think the good guys, the heroes always have to just be heroic, which is so dull. And they have more lines. So they have to just endlessly talk goody stuff. Where the bad guys just You have to memorize less, and you get to do nastier things to people. And it's the best therapy in the world, I promise you, to just, stab, bully, beat, and crucify people in your work, and then you go home, you don't want to do it. Where if you play the good guy, you go home, secretly you're stabbing, crucifying, and bullying people. Just saying. Those nice vampires you love so much, nice on screen, real life, nasty. With the Venturi, they go home sweet as pie, lovely. Playing with kittens and snakes and kawatis. It's eating something. Maybe the snake. Are they? Because, oh, no, sorry, I'm going to ramble. How are we doing for time? I'm boring your senses. I'm sorry.
Actually, we are out of time, so maybe the last question, if you have one.
Hello! Wait. This is the last question. You go and sit down. Go and sit down. It's the last question. We'll bring this to you. Wait.
It's a professional stage manager.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
I'm just nervous. So,
Come closer.
far away. Just about that. Come closer.
Oh, perfect. Nice.
Would you like to visit any historical places of Budapest?
Would I like to see historical spots of Budapest? Absolutely. We went to the castle yesterday. Very beautiful. And to the church, which is called